Welcome, my Virgos, to your December monthly zodiac sign reading. I'm Christine. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We are going to see what messages the universe has in store for you. We are using some tarot and oracles, so let's dive in. I'm just getting the stop and go energy right now with you guys. I feel like, you know, when you're wanting to go forward on a bicycle, but then you stop and so you reverse it with your feet. That's what I'm feeling. It's the energy right now. Some of you are en route towards making a decision, but you're backpedaling. So you may be doubting yourself or stopping yourself. This is a life decision. I feel that it'll affect your life in a new way. Bottom of the deck, we have King of Cups, the Hanged Man, Six of Coins. Exactly what I said. Okay, we got the Strength card, Leo energy. Six of Wands, more fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow, Eight of Wands, more fire. You got a shitload of fire here. There's something in December, there's some type of decision that I feel like you have been putting so much focus and thought into. You've been wrestling with it, just like this gator and this person. They're wrestling with each other, going back and forth. And I feel like it's taking you a lot of courage to leave. Because there's an energy here of making a decision of going forward, and I'm sensing just exiting. Can we clarify the Eight of Wands, please? I feel like you're exiting. Oh gosh, okay. Five of Wands at the bottom of this. We got Ten of Swords. That's a completion. That's a yes. I'm sensing energy that's abrupt. You know, when you focus so much, it's as if you're cooking. You know, think about when you put on a burner. It gradually gets hot, right? It's like that. I feel like the focus has been in that way where you've been intentionally thinking about something over and over. But I feel like there's something that pops off. It could be some type of altercation, miscommunication, a fight, a last minute, you know, when something happens and you're like, that's it, I'm done, that kind of energy. Let me see at the bottom what else we were clarifying. Ace of Pentacles. This could have to do about finances, money. I feel like it has more to do with your stability. There's something coming through about your safety. For some, it could be physical safety, but I'm getting more emotional. Some of you have been putting forth a lot of energy towards this. I feel like this has to do with your home environment and who you live with. For some of the Virgos, it could be connected to energetically too. Someone that you may have seen regularly or that's still in your bubble. This has to do with someone else. It'll be for any type of relationship, but there's something here that's out of whack. I'm feeling this energy of things burning up and then things going cold. There's an inconsistency, and I'm moving my head because I'm seeing a seesaw. Some people call it teeter-totters, where there's highs and lows in this situation. And I feel like you're tired of it. It feels like there's no continuity, there's no consistency. That's the better word. It's not level. And I'm getting those heart monitors. What is it, EKG? Those heart things. Obviously, we don't want to see the level because that indicates death, right? You want to see the little zigzag. But in this case, I'm seeing and hearing you want to see the line because there's some type of stability you're wanting, which is affecting your emotional stability. I feel for some folks that the physical stability, especially here, it may actually be good, but there may be a lot of conflict, internal, some incongruencies with this person, or it could be a situation like an environment, or it doesn't nourish you because there's an emotional aspect coming through strongly, Virgos. I feel like some of you have been putting on a brave face. where you may have tried, because I'm getting an energy here, repeated energy of really trying over and over to make something work. And something is going to pop off I feel like it could be in the way that you are perceiving or receiving messages, where all of a sudden, when you get epiphany moments and it helps you make a decision, or there's something outside of you, because with this fire energy, it's extremely sudden. You may not even have planned, because of the amount of focus, like I said earlier in the reading, the amount of intentionality that I see being put towards this situation or relationship, this person. It's like you're willing to make it work. But something happens that shakes us that you didn't expect. It's like hearing the first kernel of popcorn popping. You hear it. And there's something here that there's some type of ending here where I feel like you walk away, and it could be the other situation that ends that forces you to walk away. This is one where I feel you are exhausted mentally and emotionally, because we have swords here and a lot of fire. There could be cutting words. The person or situation that you're in could involve some type of emotional abuse, verbal abuse. I'm getting that type of aspect where you feel like put down, cut down, or there's something where you're not feeling emotionally safe anymore. Like I mentioned earlier, physically, like the home, it could be great. You could have enough food, a safe place to sleep, but emotionally, there's something there. Let's continue on and see what other messages we're getting. There's an exit happening here. It's a heavy reading. Please, if it doesn't resonate, click off. I feel like this, for those that are watching this, there's something long here that you've been a part of. We've got King of Cups at the bottom, Hangman. For some, this can concern another, again, partner or relationship. Could be platonic as well. But I sense a little bit of deceit. What other messages does the universe have, please, for my Virgos? What else do they need to know for December? There's been some type of continuous message with my Virgos that I've felt in the last several months about some energies around you that have been draining, holding on, something hard. Leo got this too. We got fellow travelers. Support is all around you. Look at this. Another focus on relationships. We got it could be crocodile or alligator. We got a horse. Then we got a bird. I don't know what type of bird this is. And we got more birds here. And then we got a peacock. 2 peacocks. A white one and a colored one. So I mention that because some of you may resonate in terms of your spirit animals. Some of you have asked for divine protection, divine assistance. You may have been asking over and over. And what I'm getting is some of you have been asking for a choice to be made for you, for something to become clear. And this is all about you trusting yourself and your choice, right? The element where humans have free will. I feel like the divine is saying this is your opportunity to make that choice for yourself. Because the divine God, universe can't do it for you. They can support you, and they are. Some of you may be seeing rainbows. There's also a stronger need to connect to your spiritual practice, to your spiritual team at this time as well. Apologies if you hear the slurp. That's my wiener dog. Some of you are going to benefit from talking to, it could be a professional, like a counselor, a coach, a therapist, a trusted friend, someone that you completely trust about the situation. Because I feel like some of you need a different perspective. Some of you need a reality check, And some of you also simply need a container in which you can share your emotions, because I feel like there's pent up emotions. The second card that you got, taking shelter. The answers are within. I said something similar. Interesting, because I kept coming up about home, housing, shelter. So this is all about going within. I strongly feel, I mentioned the coaching and the therapy and the counselor before. If you're watching this, and some of you may be seeking the answer that only you are going to be able to receive within yourself, for the situation, if you're seeking answers outside of yourself, through tarot, through psychics, through other divinatory forms, or other forms of divination, astrology, or you're asking other people, what should I do? This is coming back to you. The answer is within you. There's an assessment needed here, and this has to do with honoring who you are, honoring what you feel you deserve. There's something about reciprocity here too, with the Six of Coins or Pentacles. Something feels off, and there could be a power differential in this dynamic. Again, it could be work. For many, I feel like this is a close interpersonal relationship where someone may be holding power over you because they may make more money, they may be more prominent, more influential, or have a greater hold or presence in the community. I'm hearing greater stake. So there's some power differential here. Some of you, this person may be using that like a form of blackmail or abuse or things like that. Really trust yourself, trust what you're feeling, because it's never wrong. Let's see what else we're getting. We're about to go into winter in the northern hemisphere where I'm located. Take this as it resonates, wherever light is coming, right? So in winter, we're about to head into winter. Excuse me, in the northern hemisphere, we're about to head into winter. December 21st marks this, I almost said summer solstice, winter solstice, which will make it the darkest day, night point of the year before we start heading into gradually more light, right? That's a turning point. And for those in the southern hemisphere, it's different. We got summer. So you're heading towards the most light. So light is important here. It's all within, though. It's all spiritual connotation. What other messages does the universe have, please, for my Virgos? Did I call you guys Leos? Virgos. I feel like I'm saying Leos. What else do my Virgos need to know at this time for December? Thank you. Hold on. I think we got one flipped. And you got two more here. Okay. You got trine, which is an aspect in astrology, flow. Harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhymes, supports, and indulges. Apologies for the interruption. My alarm clock rang. So the trine is of the nature of Jupiter. We also have Virgo. You guys came out in your own reading. Alchemist. Methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle, pure, refined, accurate, solitary, curatorial, critical, nervous, and perfectionist. So these are some key elements denoting the Virgo archetype. Finally, we have third house, perception. Keywords associated include speech, thoughts, social media, excursions, dating, siblings, research, street life, circulation, discussions, surroundings, and sociability. You all Virgos are ruled by Mercury, and if there's anything that you're good at is some of these third house themes around speech, thinking, communicating, sociabilities. This also has to do with your local surrounding. I'm getting this for quite a small number. This is literal, taking shelter, fellow travelers. Some of you may be seeking protection or shelter and leaving the place that you're in for assistance. That may be something that is going to help you at this time. You may actually be seeking that actively. And as always, I have to reiterate this disclaimer. please always consult not just your own intuition and discernment, but any medical professionals and other security professionals if you're ever in danger. Do not follow YouTube or any videos or tarot when it comes to your life. If you feel like you're in danger, call your local emergency contact. But I'm feeling this energy. With the third house, it indicates something local too. It's usually your surrounding environment, your neighborhood. Some of you may find the support that you need there. It could be, again, because of the confluence of energy here, that's going to help you at this time. It could be nature. It could be some type of park, trail, reserve. It could be some type of group, like a, therapy group, counseling group, mentoring group, where like-minded folks meet together and they link up to discuss. It could be some type of like a rehabilitation group, like leaving a relationship and getting support. You know, they have divorce support groups, kind of like that. They're going to have different themes. Some of you may connect. I'm getting a lot of nursery items, plants, nursery, like plant nursery. Connecting with other people that engage in similar practices. It could be spiritual. It could be any practices along those lines. It could be maybe yoga, prayer, meditation. There's something here that's going to help heal you, because I feel like this reading also speaks to healing. There's an element of healing that's needed, and I feel like it has, again, I keep getting emotional healing. Some of you may have experienced or may be experiencing or recovering from some type of emotional toxicity, negativity, abuse. There's something like that. I get it with this and with a lot of the wand energy. Okay, let's continue on. What other messages does the universe have for my Virgos, please? What else do they need to know for December? There's a lot of messages for you guys. Cards are shooting out. There's also something coming through. Some of you need to remove yourself from the environment that you're in, or at least separate yourself to some place, or at least connect to someone that's out of your home in order for you to really see things from a different way, to see and find greater clarity. Because I feel like in your home, you may feel like, for some, it may just be not the best optimal place. It may be toxic. There may be too much going on. You may feel like a heavy weight. For some of you, you're being like watched or seen. There's a controlling aspect here. So leaving that home and being able to reflect away from that is going to give you an ease, almost allowing yourself to sigh with a breath, like like that. There's a lot of thinking going on here. I feel some of you need the distance, and this distance away from this dynamic in order for you to see what's happening. And when you do that, you're going to start receiving and feeling that sense of support, a lot of energetic and spiritual support coming. Okay, with your awakened soul oracles, we got sensuality. We also got vision. You see the third eye is being highlighted here. We have trust. There's a butterfly and caterpillar. And we have cleanse. You know, with the sensuality, some of you have not been able to connect to your emotions or feel them in a long time, or have avoided them or tried to push them away. Because sensuality is simply connecting to your body. It's an embodiment energy. You're feeling into it, right? You're not going to sensualize working on a document, right? Or creating a spreadsheet. It's feeling, it's dropping down in the body. And I feel like this also speaks to emotion. Some of you, again, strong focus on emotions. Whatever you've experienced, I felt has shut off these emotions or has made it feel like you couldn't express them or connect to them in some way. Safety is important here. Some of you need to feel emotionally safe in order to connect to that part of yourself and to others as well. There's a cleansing happening here for you guys. Some of you may be realizing that this is a cycle that you're in that has been going on and you don't want to be in it, especially since I feel like there's something unexpected that provokes this move of completion, this ending. You may initiate it or it may come from the situation itself. And I feel like even though we don't have a Tower card here, I feel like this is almost a blessing in disguise. I'm getting this strongly. I feel like the universe is asking you, especially you got the Alchemist here, Virgo, and you have cleanse here. There's something that you all need to cleanse from your life. I heard there's something intoxicating. Take it out if it resonates or not. There's something or someone or plural that needs to exit your life. Because Virgo rules, oh my gosh, I feel like I just created a traffic jam with my words. The Virgo archetype focuses too on, it's a healing, on the healing axis, but it also deals with being able to know when you can heal yourself as well. This is what I'm intuitively getting. There's something about existing on your own and realizing that it's okay to do that. There's just a general detoxification process that needs to happen. And you have, look, 2 full moons here. We just had the full moon in Gemini. Coming up on the 12th of December, or the 11th, I believe, we have the new moon in Sagittarius. And then 2 weeks later, we have the full moon in Cancer. So you may see this transpire throughout a full moon, or you may simply start realizing, because full moons, these lunations, really highlight and amplify our emotions. And I feel like you're feeling that. You may feel a need to cleanse. Some of you want more in your life. Some of you, I feel there's a fear here because, like I mentioned, I feel financially this person could be providing, or you may share assets together, or some type of financial connection or bind or contract or agreement. So there may be some fear, but there's an overarching energy here of support. And you got the trine too, which is of the nature of Jupiter again. So check out Virgos. Hold on. I'm a Libra rising, and Jupiter is transiting my 8th house. So for Virgos, it's transiting your 9th house. So for some of you, this may call for a move. You have it here with the 10 of Swords too, an ending. You're moving away from the situation. So some of you, this is trusting, allowing yourself to trust, manifesting and getting clear on what it is you don't want so you can clarify what you do want. Because this situation, I feel, is going to prompt you to do that in a quite precipitous way. I feel like many of you already feel this energy, but something that can happen unexpectedly is that this ends. You're ejected from a home or a situation, or you decide that that's it, I'm leaving. And you may leave quite suddenly. Okay, I'm hearing George Michael. This is Archangel Michael. I heard George Michael, and I heard that song, Careless Whisper. I'm not going to sing it, but I heard. It's easy to pretend. I know I'm not a fool. Should have something. Should have been down to see the truth. I'm never going to dance that way with you again. George Michael may have a specific meaning for you, or the song Careless Whisper. But I feel like, my Virgos, you're recognizing your value here too. There's a huge shift going on in the collective with a lot of folks. You're elevating, you've grown as a soul. Some of you may be realizing that this isn't what you want in your life. And you're gaining a lot of clarity, especially with these lunations. You start to see things differently. What messages or message does Archangel Michael have for my Virgos? What do my Virgos need to know? Ooh, okay. We got 38, which reduces to an 11. It says, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. "11 represents new beginnings, spiritual growth, ascension, evolution on your journey. It's almost like a reset. It also represents support of your spiritual team. If any of you connect to angels as well. Again, you have the trust card, cleanse, sensuality, trine. There's a lot of support for any of you that are wanting to shift out of the situation. Wow, my candle just like popped up bigger. We're going to get final advice. What final advice does the universe have, please, for my Virgos? Thank you. Oh, I saw another 8. We got 8 of Wands. Some of you may be seeing 8s, which can speak to abundance, hard work, discipline, responsibility. 8 of Cups. You got you got 10 of Swords. 8 of Cups is also walking away from disillusionment. I'm getting walking away from spilled milk. I'm seeing a cat drinking milk. The universe is guiding you towards walking towards your fulfillment, towards your desires. This really, I keep seeing this card. These cards, I should say. There's something that's transforming here. I feel like some of you are seeing the light in your journey where you're wanting something different. You're wanting something more. It's as if you're reaching up and you can't quite reach. Ever tried to reach for a shelf and you're not able to because it's taller than you? This is what I'm feeling. The universe is guiding you towards reaching for those dreams that you have, that you may have put aside, may have ignored, or may have not been able to pursue for whatever reason. It's about heading towards the light. Head towards the light, which is your own inner guidance. We got that confirmed here, and then here, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance. It's so important, my Virgos, to trust yourself and listen to yourself at this time. Whew. My Virgos, I hope this reading has helped. Comment down below. Let me know what's going on. If this has helped you in any way, I would truly appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button, as it supports my little channel as it grows. If you like to be notified of future videos, consider hitting the little bell. Share this video if you feel like it could help another Virgo out. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I hope, and I'm wishing you so much healing and support in this month. I hope everything turns out well. Thank you.